What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. We got to discuss this LeBron James and Bronny James situation. As you guys know, LeBron James is headstrong and bent on him joining a team with his NBA son, and he's already out here in the blog saying that, hey, whatever team drafts my son, that's where I am going to play. So he has always one-upped any organization he has been in. He says these things to keep organizations in a chokehold so that they can tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? He's a man. He's the queen of the league. And, apparently what this guy wants is what he gets. And I'm just shocked at this whole thing, because I'm not really shocked. Let me take that back. First, let me get into this report. An investigation into which mystery NBA team think LeBron will take a pay cut to play with Bronny. And reportedly, there are two teams who have been, I guess, tampering. And I know that the NBA doesn't like that, but it is what it is. It happens all the time, and honestly, it's just natural. Teammates are going to talk, and players are going to want to play with each other. So at the end of the day, I don't even understand why the tampering thing is in effect. But anyway, it goes on to say that, two teams are pretty much trying to go all in to get LeBron James and his son. What's crazy to me is, and Richard Sherman alluded to this on Undisputed the other day, is how he really feels that Bronny James should stay in college, another year, you know what I'm saying, and get, some more knowledge of the game, some more experience, and adapt new skill sets before he declares for the NBA draft. Now, I get it. LeBron James just wants to play with his son like he's playing pickup basketball in his front yard. Understand this, whichever NBA team gets this dude, they're going to immediately regret it. These are real live NBA franchise. You mean to tell me that, and this is not me hating, but you mean to tell me that you really will jeopardize your whole franchise for a good, 1 to 3 years, however long LeBron James has left in the tank, just for ticket sales with him and his son? I get it. It is a gold mine. Don't get me wrong. But so would him playing against his son be a gold mine. And let's just be honest, because nobody in the media wants to say this. For the life of me, I just don't see all of the hype in the things that, of course, his dad is going to hype him up. LeBron James does a phenomenal job with his kids. I won't take that from him. But let's be honest. I would rather draft Caitlin Clark than Bronny James. That's not even no sneak diss. That's just me being honest. I really would, because at least I know she's good at shooting that damn three-pointer. You know what I'm saying? And she is a great player, great IQ. I think that Bronny James is a hustle player. I think that he has grit. I think that he is like an Austin Rivers. I think that he reminds me of Austin Rivers. And I'm not saying he'll be as good as Austin Rivers, and I'm not saying that he'll be worse. But when I think about Austin Rivers, it's like he's a guy, but he does bring something to the table. And I think that Bronny James is very aggressive on defense. He has great ball control, but he doesn't have the passing his dad has. And honestly, I don't think that he just has the it factor, if that's fair to say. But I think that he's an outstanding kid. You have to understand, people was talking about Michael Jordan's son like this, y'all. And we all saw how he looked when he tried to play ball. Probably why he ended up with old Larsa, but stuff like this happens, man. I don't get it. I think that, Bronny James should do his due diligence, you know what I'm saying, stay in college until he looks like he's worthy of being drafted, because the truth of the matter is, in the first round, you really want to draft like raw talent. And I'm just like, bro, there are so many college kids out there who are like showing signs of NBA talent that could literally play in the league any day. And he just gets to walk in because he's LeBron James' son. And as crazy as this sounds, that is exactly what's going to happen. He's just going to walk in because he's LeBron James' son. It's quite simple. This guy is the face of the league, and he's my dad. So move. And that's how it's going to go. I think it's messed up. I think that, he needs to show that he deserves to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know, man. Like, Bronny James may go down a different path. He may have a change of heart. I always keep telling y'all, man, Bryce James is the one that I would keep my eye on because he just seems like he has more natural talent for the game. And Bronny James, to me, has good game because of hard work. And I understand that everybody puts in hard work, but you do have people who have natural God-given ability and hard work. That's LeBron James, literally. And I'm not saying that Bronny James won't amount to be a great player. I just don't think that he's there yet. And I don't understand why these franchises in the NBA are trying to do everything they can to make this happen. Because if you do this, I don't see that franchise competing to get a ring. I think that you're competing to just make sales, to put bodies in the seat. You know what I'm saying? And if it's any type of market like that, I also think that he's trying to hold the Lakers organization hostage because he knows that he'll be a free agent, after this season, right? So what better way to strike fear in the organization that you really want to stay? Because you want to stay in LA. All your business is there. Clutch Sports is there. The whole 9 yards. Like you want to stay in LA. So stop it, LeBron. Stop the bluffing. You want to stay in LA, so guess what you're going to do? You're going to pretend like you don't know what decision you want to make. In the meantime, Bronny James going to declare for the draft, and you're going to look them in their face and be like, you know what you could do if you want to keep me? You can draft my son. I already know what you're up to, LeBron James, but, that's why I'm here talking this shit. Because, hey, I applaud it. I don't necessarily think that your son is good enough to be in the NBA. And you see LeBron James go out here subtweeting talking about Bronny could easily be in the NBA. Pretty much saying that the other guys in the NBA are trash, but his son is better. Yeah, I don't know what the Lakers are going to do, but I'm very curious to see how the rest of this season is going to work. And I'm curious to see how LeBron James is going to end his season and where he's going to be for him to make the decision that he needs to make that best suit him. Laker Nation, man, I want to hear your thoughts on this. As LeBron James, he wants his son to play with him. Do you guys want to see Bronny James in the Lakers uniform next to his dad making history and pretty much not going nowhere? Because you guys ain't going nowhere if that happens. I'm sorry, it is what it is. So is that something that you guys want? I want you guys to weigh in the comment section and tell me your thoughts. I also want you guys to subscribe to this channel if you're rocking with the content. Also subscribe to my Twitter account. You can find me at Charge the Game, as you see here on YouTube. Peace.